Good evening, everyone. I'm not sure if there's a full moon out this week or tonight, but there were some rather strange things going on in boys high school basketball as they were wrapping up the regular season. Let's go to Ishpeming, where the Norway Knights had a 13-point lead in the second half. Bryce Plant saves the ball under the basket. Ooh, that wasn't what he planned. Jared Kipling scores. The Knights still lead, though, 42-31. For Ishpeming, Thomas Finnegan. Ozzy Korp, his right foot was on the line, so that's a long 2. Norway's lead down to 9. But the Knights would have an answer with the Bryce offense. Bryce Plant, Bryce Gravehold off the window for 2. Norway 43-33 after 3 to the 4th. Josh Plant, Connor Ortman, nice fadeaway jumper. Ortman left the game a few minutes later with a knee or leg injury. Next possession, Bryce Gravehold, Bryce Broden. Back to Bryce Gravehold. The Bryce offense still working pretty well. Norway has 4 Bryces on the roster, and the Knights pick up the road win, 57-47. Meanwhile, in Marquette, second quarter, Marquette Houghton. Houghton's defense, the zone, makes it very tough for Marquette to get a shot. Skip passes all over the place. Finally, Jesse Elsenbrook drives, throws it over to Garrett Finkbeiner in the corner for 3. Finkbeiner finished the game with 11 points. The Redmen play a man-to-man defense for the Gremlins. Sean Hislop to Ben Strong, and his 3 is good. And after one quarter, it's 7-6. Houghton. There wasn't any scoring for about 4 minutes and 40 seconds of the second quarter by either team. Then Luke Papp to Ian Oji for 3. Marquette has the advantage now at 9-7. A minute or so later, off the miss, Joel Mewborn gets it over to Sean Hislop for 3. That is your total offensive output of the second quarter. Houghton led 10-9 at the break. Really. Marquette would bounce back to win 30-24, and those 11 points by Garrett Finkbeiner, yeah, he was the leading scorer in the game. Meanwhile, Class D basketball, number 1, North Central, Mid-Peninsula, the visitor, and Terry Breuer for 3 for the Wolverines. He had 27, but they trail by double digits. Then it was the Jason Whiten's dunk show. He gets one here, and he's going to get a one-handed variety there. And it was 64-32 in the third quarter. Whiten's had 20. Then he shares. Morgan Cox puts that one down. He had 13. North Central, your winner, 75-53. On the board, Escanaba downs Calumet 70-57. Kingsford, a little revenge on North Dickinson, 51-47. Adam Nolde had 22 points and goes over the 1,000-point mark for his career as Menominee runs roughshod over Stevenson 70-9. Darian Nichols, 24. Manistee, good enough, 64-52. Emeralds over Gwynn. Theo Redlon had 24 for the Model Towners. Westwood, 62. Lance, 37. Brendan Varleen had 28 points. For Baraga, but Ontonagon the winner, 56-52. By the way, Westwood's Ryan Stanaway had a double-double. Jeffers, 48. Dollar Bay, 41. Jaden Wood had 23 for Jeffers. Ewan Trout Creek over Bessemer by 16. Jacob Witt had 22 for the Panthers. Wakefield Marinisco wins at the buzzer, 72-69. Downing Waters meet. Jacario Hope had 27 for the Nimrods. Justin Ernest pours in 28. Kearney Nadeau wins by 30, 77-47 over Rapid River. East Jordan might meet St. Ignace in a district final next week, and East Jordan won 72-63. Also, Detour 10 better than Mackinac City, and Harbor Springs 56 and Rudyard 47. Hockey. Division 2 tonight, Marquette over Kingsford 10-3, Midland 4, Midland Dow 1. The 2 winners meet in Gaylord Saturday afternoon in the regional final. Division 3, Reed Pietala 2 goals and 1 helper in Houghton's win over Lance. Brian Lepisto had 2 goals and 3 assists for Hancock in the 7-0 win over Jeffers. The winners meet Saturday at 1 o'clock at the SDC in Houghton. Also in Division 3, Sault Ste. Marie wins 5-1 over Alpena. Cadillac 3-2 over Mount Pleasant. The winners meet Saturday night in Gaylord. The Michigan Tech hockey team is ranked 13th, and they've already secured home ice for the first round of the WCHA playoffs. However, Mel Pearson's Huskies can accomplish a lot more this weekend at home against NMU, or at least for the first game. There's an outside chance Tech can win the league if they sweep the Wildcats and get some help from Bemidji State and Alabama Huntsville. And Pearson knows it will be an action-packed Friday in Houghton and Saturday in Marquette.
It's an intense rivalry. It's a good rivalry. The fans enjoy it. I know our players enjoy it, and we expect two hard-fought games.
It's been a huge battle, but most importantly, it's going to be an emotional weekend for our seniors as it's going to be our last regular season weekend, and there's no better way to finish it off against Northern Michigan and playing at home and home, and we know that our community and our fans are going to follow us.
Here's a look at the McNaughton Cup, the trophy the Huskies have not won in about 4 decades. You can watch both games on our sister station Fox UP. Coverage tomorrow night begins at 6:30. Saturday's coverage starts at 7 o'clock. The state individual wrestling finals are almost done with the first round at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The UP has picked up 11 victories so far. And here are the winners from round 1. 152 pounds in Division 2. Marquette's Bo Castor pinned his opponent at 357. In Division 3, Gladstone had 2 grapplers at 160 pounds. One of them won, James Bruce, an 8-6 decision. In Division 4 at 160, Manasteek's Tanner Gonzalez an 11-8 victory. Moving to 171 pounds in Division 3, Iron Mountain's Aaron Bolo racked up a 12-1 major decision. And at 189, Munising's Hunter Sadler chalked up a 9-0 majority decision to start his weekend in Division 4. Now, we actually had 6 heavyweights, also known as the 285-pound division. The UP had 3 winners, Sault Ste. Marie's Chase Bashore and Escanaba's Mohammed Hogue, and in Division 3, Gladstone's Zach Bailey. We go all the way back to 130 pounds, where Kingsford had a couple winners, as Trevor Povolo won his match 4-2 at 135, and Seth Collins won his 6-2. And at 145 pounds, Rudyard's Tyler Spencer had a 6-4 decision.